Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Brunnen for the presentation of the TAG Heuer Connected Modular 45. My name is Arthur Touchot, and I'm the European editor for Hodinkee. In a minute, we'll be unveiling TAG Heuer's second connected watch. But first, I want to welcome to the stage the CEO of TAG Heuer and the head of the watchmaking department at LVMH, Mr. Jean-Claude Biver. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good. We're home, in your home, in Switzerland, for the launch of the Connected. It's a little bit different from the stage that was set in New York 2 years ago for the first Connected, the V1.
Yes, the first one. No, grüezi wohl. Hello, everybody. You know, you are in Switzerland, you are at the heart of the country. This is where the country is born. But first of all, to say thank you to all of you, I have also to say thank you to the mayor, Mr. Aufdenblatten, who gave us this incredible space. And Mr. Niederegger, who is the boss of the church. He is the boss of the biggest Swiss church. The church is this field. You can see it there. It's green. And this is sacred. It is a place that is sacred. It's the place where we are all born. We all come from there. There's no Swiss that is not related to this church. And because it's such a sacred place, we could not make the event there. Because you don't make a PR event in the church. You pray in the church. And you respect the church. And you say thank you to God. So I say thank you to Switzerland. And thank you to all of you who are joining us. Sorry, it was not in the speech. I said something that was different.
That's okay, I'm expecting
We have to improvise.
I'm expecting to go off script one or twice in this press conference. But I think we are going to start the press conference by joining live at the Haute Meadow the European crossbow champion, Monika Hirschler. There she is.
Monika.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Monika, bravo. First of all, congratulations that you are the European champion and you are Swiss.
Thank you.
Crossbow champion of Europe. She is Monika. And Monika is going to copy Guillaume Tell, Wilhelm Tell in German, the man who killed the enemy. And she is now going to show us how Guillaume Tell, how he made it. And Monika, we are all looking at you.
Monika, I hope you're using a target. You're not using anyone this time,
Yeah.
right?
I trust you. I could have put an apple on my head, and you could have shoot on the apple, not in my head. This is the story.
Yeah, I could even shoot the cherry on your head, so that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that's a challenge for next time.
That's why I was ready to do it. Okay, we are looking at you.
Thanks.
Wow. She's wearing a TAG Heuer watch, I just saw.
Assuming that hit the target.
There
you go. Bang in the middle.
First victory of today.
That's a European champion right there. Monika, I think we have a taxi boat that is coming your way so that you can join us for the end of the press conference.
Okay,
well done,
thanks
once again.
very much.
Bravo, we're waiting for you, Monika. Huh?
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much. So you see, this is the story, how it started. Guillaume Tell didn't salute the flag of Gessler. Gessler was for the family, he worked for the family Habsburg, and they were owning this part of Switzerland. And the Gessler said, everybody who crosses near our flag, he must say hello. And Guillaume Tell passed and said nothing. So he was taken, and as a punishment, they took his son. They put an apple on the head of the son, and they said, shoot the apple. And Guillaume Tell was so accurate. Chung! He went through the apple, and not the head of the son. And that's the start of the story. And later on, one day, Guillaume Tell killed Gessler, and he made Switzerland free, and he took the 3 counties, and they joined, and they created Switzerland. So Switzerland was created here. This is why we are also here, because in Switzerland, TAG Heuer created the first modular watch that is connected. It's the first Swiss-made TAG Heuer. I say TAG Heuer because the first connected watch was done many years ago by Swatch Group, and the watch was called Access. But this one is the first of TAG Heuer, and it's not a very simple connected watch. It's the most avant-garde connected watch. It's the best you can find in the market. So we are celebrating this today. And in order to promote Swissness, Swiss-made, we said that's the best place. The first one, we did it in New York because we wanted to say thank you to our friends from America. Thank you to give us the technology, to give us access to the technology. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Intel. We come to your house and we say thank you. This time, as Intel has given us a technological transfer, as we have 50 people in Chaux-de-Fonds, in our headquarters, that are assembling the electronic modules, that are putting these electronic modules in the case, that are doing the tests, plus the case and everything. We have now a Swiss-made modular watch.
So
I call it modular, but people would also understand if I say connected. But I prefer to use the terminology modular, and I will explain you later why.
I think we have 1 or 2 examples of the watch here. I gather that the first new connected, the version 2, is quite an important watch for TAG Heuer because it's another milestone. I'll let you explain, but there's another milestone in the first connected watch.
Yes, it's an incredible milestone. It's tourbillon. Tourbillon was invented in 1801. So, cannot speak about the latest invention. We can only say what has been produced in 1801 is still produced in Switzerland today, which is a miracle. Not many products that were produced in 1801 are still being produced in the same way and more or less with the same technology. And this shows you one thing. Art is eternal. The art of Mozart is still there. The art of Picasso is not dead. The art of the Greek architectural is not dead. Art is eternal. And the watchmaking art follows same eternity than any other art. And TAG Heuer has produced, and it just came out last week, 1,000 tourbillon chronograph chronometer automatic. And when I say chronometer, means they have the certificate of the COSC, which is the Swiss institute that controls the regulation and the accuracy of the watch, and then they give you a certificate. So I have here the thousands tourbillon. We have produced 1,000 tourbillon. It's a world record, it's a Swiss record. It's the first time any brand has given a tourbillon chronograph automatic to be tested by this institute. And I have here the 1,000th of tourbillon. I'm going to show it to you. Is that right? I can show?
I hope so. That's why we're here.
But where is it?
Oh, is
it's
it
in the box.
I'll let you do the honors.
It's hidden in the box, if I can open it. So this is tourbillon number 1000, which we are going to sell in order to raise money for Make-A-Wish. The whole money comes and will go to Make-A-Wish. And it will be, I think, launched and put on auction at eBay today. It starts at 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, the auction starts, and it will finish on the 24th of March. And it will be the 1,000th tourbillon that has ever been produced in the world that is chronometer certified. It's a real achievement. The other element that will be sold today at 12 o'clock, which means already 5 minutes ago, is the connected watch, the new one. The new one, 15,000 pieces are now showing up in the world. Now, boom. You have 15,000 watches that are in the world that can be sold all today. Maybe not, maybe yes, who knows? It depends on the success. It depends on our marketing, depends on the communication, depends on the economy, and it depends on the customers. But it's the first time we introduce show now, buy now. We show the watch and it's immediately available. It's not available months later. It's not available 1 month later. It's available now, 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, I think at 1 we will know how much have already been sold. I hope 1,000. We should sell 1,000 per hour. So that
So that's the mechanical
that's
module.
the mechanical.
That's where we start.
1,000 tourbillon. Now, one thing is genius. I wear the new modular watch. That is going to be presented today. And modular, what does it mean? I will show you. Can you just keep?
Absolutely. It's striking how similar from afar they look.
They look quite the same. And the modularity is that I can take the tourbillon out and put mine in. Now I had the tourbillon in my hand 30 seconds ago, and now I have changed the which means you had 1801 here and here the future, and you can have both in the same box. You buy history and you buy future. Who can tell you the past and the future? TAG Heuer. We are offering 1801 and the 21st century. And you can interchange them whenever you want.
Mr. Beaver, I think I'm being told that there are plenty of people watching online who can't hear you.
Sorry for the guys that were in line. But with my movements, they understood. The body language. We can have 1801 and we can have 21st century in the same. That is why I call it modular, because it's a module that you just change. And this module can be changed. Also, the colors of the module can be changed. You can have tonight, you put it gold,
The lugs.
lugs. You can have lugs in with diamonds. Anything is possible. We have on our internet site where we have started now our e-commerce. Is that true? Huh? Yes? No? Okay. It's not true. Where we are going to start, we can offer something like 150 variations with all the different colors, with all the different materials. You can have a connected watch that retails for $100,000. You can have one for $500,000. And you can put the connected, and tonight you put the tourbillon. It's just genius. It's an innovation. It will make history in Swiss watchmaking. And this is also why we're here, because here is the place of history. All
That's
right?
very well said. I think the demonstration spoke for itself, but we do have a video to kind of illustrate those points. I think we can maybe start the video now to show the modularity of the connected Modular 45. There we have it, the Modular 45. That, by the way, looks like it's a full collection that you're launching, but it's really just 2 watches. I know there will be 11 references, basic references, and an additional, I think, 46 on top of that that are available to you online. One thing that I noticed is that on the bezel there are 2 words, 2 quite important words, Swiss made. Can you tell us about this achievement?
Listen, Swiss made, the whole Swiss watch industry has to say thank you to Swiss made, because Swiss made helped to promote Switzerland and helped to promote Swiss watches. If Swiss watches are now leader of high quality watches in the world, I think big part of it is the Swiss made. And Swiss made is just a genius name. We could have said made in Switzerland. No, we said Swiss made. Swiss made has another dynamic and more easy to remember than made in Switzerland. Because everybody says made in France, made in China, made in Germany. We say Swiss made. It has a totally other sound and it has another impact. And Swiss made has made such a great job for us, and that every brand has to say thank you. Every brand has to remember how much Swiss made has helped them to sell. Just with the name Swiss made, we would sell, if you would make a brand and you call it Swiss made, goddamn, you would be so successful, because it's a reference in the world. It's a reference. It's a reference like Intel Inside is a reference, like Google is a reference, and Swiss made is a reference. And so when we first started with the connected watch, we had to get help from our friends. That is why we went to New York to celebrate. Now, the help of our friends came over the ocean. What does it mean? They brought us a technological transfer. Can you imagine? 2 years ago, we had no connected watch. And suddenly now, because of friendship, because of partnership, they bring us over the ocean technological transfer to La Chaux-de-Fonds, which has enabled us to assemble the electronic modules. which has enabled us to control, to make all the testing. There are so many tests in the electronic modules, which has enabled us to put this electronic module in the case, plus the fact that we have produced all the cases, watch cases in Switzerland, plus, at the end, we are complying to Swiss made, which means we can write Swiss made on the watch. Did we sell less with the first version because it was not written Swiss made? I don't know. Maybe not. But because I am Swiss, I want to defend Swiss made. And I want to put Swiss made on my watches, even if it doesn't help necessarily in the electronic watches. But we have now introduced Swiss made. And we need also somehow Swiss made, because you can transform your modular watch into a tourbillon. And the tourbillon is, of course, Swiss made. So that is what I wanted to say about this innovation, that our watch is now Swiss made. Our watch is also 50-meter water resistant, not waterproof. Waterproof doesn't mean anything. Waterproof is even for, it's not a definition. The definition for a watch is water resistant. It means the watch can take water if you go deeper than 50 meters, because our modular watch is water resistant to 50 meters, which is not a lot. But when I'm at 5 meters, I already have my problem with my ears. So we said 50 should be enough.
And Mr. Beaver, just
if I go to 50, I will never come back.
Just to come back to the to the Made in Switzerland label, it's for you. It's meant opening up a new production line at La Chaux-de-Fonds, and I think we have a video to show what it looks like now in the TAG Heuer manufacture.
Excellent. Yes.
So just to be clear, TAG Heuer is not the only manufacturer where you will see electronic modules being created, but it's one of the very, very few in Switzerland. But here to tell us a little bit more about this transfer of know-how to Switzerland is the Senior Vice President and General Manager of Intel's New Technology Group. It is Josh Walden.
Welcome, Josh.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for crossing the ocean.
It's an honor to be here in Switzerland on your territory. Much nicer than the city of New York, even though I'm from New York City. So thank you very much. I'm really excited to be here for the second, essentially, TAG Heuer connected modular 45 watch. We partnered with TAG Heuer. If you look at the DNA of Intel and the DNA of TAG Heuer, they're very similar. Engineering, the precision of Swiss-made technology very much aligns with the DNA of our organization. The craftsmanship that we focus on, the horology, the essentially avant-garde vision is very similar to what we have as a company. So the TAG Heuer Connected 45 is a combination of a perfect combination of a luxury watch features as well as the connected technology. that Mr. Biver has just talked about. Some of the examples of some of the challenges is that TAG Heuer said we wanted an all-metal watch case. So the first connected watch actually had a plastic backing. And so when it's all metal, like other Swiss watches, you have other technology challenges. Essentially, you create what we call a Faraday cage. So it's very difficult. How do you get the wireless technology to interact? And so we re-engineered the Wi-Fi. We have GPS technology in here. We have Bluetooth. And so how is it that we can get it working? So the antenna, we actually had to recreate and invent a new way of enabling the connectivity, which is actually better that we found out from version 1. So again, this watch has taken all the good features of the TAG Heuer Connected, and we've built on top of those. Another example is we changed the display. So the display is now what we call an active matrix organic LED. What does that really mean? It means that it's much easier to see. It's just absolutely incredible. We have technology so that when you're in the sun, it automatically can detect that and changes the luminosity. So just me as a watch lover, I just absolutely enjoy this. We took the sapphire glass and we thickened it because you have now near field communication and the ability to do active payments with Android Wear 2. And so you can just go up and connect and make your payments with this new connected watch. So as Mr. Biver said, it is water resistant to 5 atmospheres or 50 meters. That's much deeper than I will go also. Our CEO actually went water skiing with the first TAG Heuer Connected. And so this time I feel much more comfortable that it will stay working. And so we're absolutely thrilled to be in collaboration and co-engineered the TAG Heuer Connected watch together with TAG Heuer. So the experience, you can buy it, as Mr. Biver said, right now, and we're just absolutely thrilled about this. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jos. And to give you a proof that he's a watch lover, look what he's wearing. An incredible Zenith watch. A typical watch of the 18th century. That is a watch lover. But he also loves the future, the connected watch. And that is the biggest privilege, if you can have the past and the future. Only dead people can have only the past and no more future. Alive means I know the past, but the future is mine. Wow, that's the privilege.
Thank you.
And of course, there's a third partner that we need to talk about, Google and Android Wear. We have here Josh Singleton, who can tell us a little bit about the Android Wear 2.0, which is the new wearable OS that features in this watch.
Without you, nothing would be possible. He's the language. He speaks to 4 billion people. It's the biggest language in the world. Is that true? 4 billion? No, how many?
We have products with billions of users.
Okay.
So hello, everyone. I'm David Singleton, and I'm a vice president of Android engineering at Google. And I'm really thrilled to be here on stage today with TAG Heuer and with Intel to announce the launch of the connected Modular 45. It really feels like only yesterday that we started this great partnership between the companies to create the world's first luxury smartwatch, the TAG Heuer Connected. And it's been the amazing success of that watch that has proved that customers want the latest in innovation and technology together with amazing design. And what's more, what we learned is they want customization. They want the ability to choose the style that suits them, as well as the information that they care about right on their wrists. And if you think about it, customization is really important to all of us because watches are personal, not only in the design, but also in their potential to help all of us make the most of every minute of our lives. You want to have the information that matters to you right there and to stay connected to the people and things that really matter to you. So the connected Modular 45, as you have heard, is customizable inside, and it's also customizable on the outside. And it combines the innovative hardware design from TAG Heuer and Intel with the latest in software with Android Wear 2.0. And Android Wear 2.0 is our biggest update to the platform since we launched back in 2014. And combined with the new hardware features of the connected Modular 45, it really helps you make the most of your smartwatch experience. So if you think about your day with the smartwatch, when you get up, you can go straight out for a run, and the watch has a GPS, which means that you can track the distance and the pace of your run. As you head into work, you can grab a coffee and you can pay for it right with your watch without taking out your phone or your wallet using Android Pay, which is included in the latest update. While you're commuting, you can glance down and see, for instance, the first meeting of your day or how the stock market is doing. And with Android Wear 2.0, your very own Google Assistant is available throughout the day right on your wrist. You just long press the crown and you can start a conversation with Google to get information and answers to questions and also get things done with the apps and services that you love. And when you're ready to head home, you can use the apps. You can start Uber to call a car. And maybe in the car on the way home, you can use the Nest app to set the temperature in your home so it's really cozy when you get home. And with Android Wear 2.0, apps are designed specifically to run on the watch. And that means you download them in a Google Play Store app that's on the watch. And whether you have an Android phone or an iPhone, with the connected Modular 45, the possibilities that you have are really endless. So I'm really excited about this watch. It's truly beautiful. It's fantastic to be able to customize it just the way I want it. And it's really great to be able to continue our partnership with TAG Heuer and Intel, bring beautiful luxury smartwatches to people out there.
Thank you, David. Thank you very much. And again, thank you. Thank you to our two partners. Without them, nothing would have been possible. We really are thankful, we appreciate. And I must say, we have very seldom had a partnership that is so easygoing, so successful, and so friendly. So thank you very much to both of you.
Thank you.
And David, so you are wearing the new connected Modular 45, and you've actually just customized it very recently. Can you tell us a little bit about the features that you chose and how you customized it?
That's right. So this one has the rose gold lugs and a really beautiful black case together with the rubber strap. And so I was able to use the TAG Heuer Studio to create a watch face that I personalized myself to match that. I chose the GMT function because I love being able to see the time back in London where I live, wherever I travel around the world. And then I was able to customize the look and the feel to really match the rest of the design. I also have another watch face just across here, which I've customized with the information that I care about. So right here I have the current exchange rate between the pound and the dollar, and I have the weather wherever I go. And that way I'm able to have something that matches both my style and shows me the stuff that I care about as I go about my day.
Yeah. You mentioned the Studio. This is being launched at the same time as the connected Modular 45, and it will let users basically choose from a number of dials and then be able to colorize specific details. I think we have a video to show some of the features of the new Studio.
I have seen this video now for the first time in my life. It's just magic, what you can do. The modular concept is just brilliant. It will be a time changer. And one day, all the watches will be modular. And I hope very soon, because we cannot be the only one. We cannot be a leader if we have no followers. So we need a lot of people to follow us. Like this, we will be leader. If we stay alone, we are just alone. But I prefer to be a leader and with 25 followers, far behind. Not too close.
Jean-Claude, you talk about the modules. This watch is going to be launched with two different modules. We saw the first mechanical modules. The first one is the Tourbillon Chronograph, the O2T. The second one, can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, the second one is the most regular mechanical watch. Is the 3 hands, hours, minutes, seconds, and date, which is the basic mechanical automatic TAG Heuer movement. So in the beginning, there will be 2 movements available in the modular concept, the tourbillon as Arthur just said, and the automatic 3 hands date. Later on, we will go on. There will be others. One day there might be 5, 6, 7. There is no limit on the modularity. There is no limit in the choice of the colors. There is no limit in the choice of the materials. There is no limit in the choice of the finishing. There is no limit on the choice of the diamonds. No limit. There is no, we could have called the watch No Limit. We called it modular, but it's a no-limit watch. It's a no-limit concept. And that is exactly what the customer wants. Every customer wants to be treated for himself. Every customer wants to have an individual watch that he has eventually chosen or done by himself. And that is possible. You can even do as David said, you can do your own dial. You can ask your son, your daughter to design a dial, and you put it on the watch. So you have every day, you can have the design of your child on your watch as a dial. It's an incredible, extraordinary, and emotional communication tool which we have created. We have created emotion. We have created beauty. We have created design. We have created colors. We have created materials. We have created desirability. That is the Swiss made. That is Switzerland. That is luxury. That is what we are strong for. That is what we stand for.
And it's also a natural evolution from the V1, right? Which had this trade-in program where you could start your life with a smart watch and then trade it in for a mechanical watch. Now you can have both in one. You get more watch, basically.
You can have both in one, but now what happens to all the people that have bought 56,000 connected watches from generation 1? These watches will be updated at the end of the month and will have the same features as the new one. Again, the people who have bought the 56,000 connected watches from first generation, not today, unfortunately, but at the end of the month, in 2 weeks, they will be automatically updated to the same level as the one we are selling today, which means the one that has been bought last year is not obsolete because it will be updated.
Right, it'll benefit from Android Wear 2.0. You mentioned a couple of the features. I'm curious, all three of you, what your favorite feature so far is with this watch that maybe wasn't available in the first version.
Personally, I love using the GPS function. I love to go for a run, often leave my phone at home and get really accurate pace and distance while I'm running. So that's been one of the best additions for me, as well as the ability to pay. So I live in London. I take the tube to work, and I genuinely pay for all of my travel and many of my groceries in London now using the watch. Really easy.
So I would have to agree with David on both of those accounts. The only thing I'd also add is I think that the display, the active matrix display is much brighter. The ability to automatically change for me, and when I take a look and glance at it, it's just incredible.
The previous one was a little bit dimmer. This one's a bit brighter, so it looks even more like maybe a mechanical watch from far away.
Exactly. I was actually giving a talk, and I met with David Lauren of Ralph Lauren, and he looked down at my wrist when I was wearing the first version, and he said, "I would have expected you at Intel to be wearing a smartwatch." And I said, "No, I've got a connected watch." And he actually didn't realize that it was a connected watch at the time. And so, again, it just shows you the ability. It just looks like, again, a luxury Swiss watch.
Claude, do you think you'll be using it to go cycling?
Of course, I did it already when I went cross skiing this weekend. You can see the trace on the strap of my suffering going up and losing weight and water. So I like the fact that I can have my heartbeat with very high accuracy. You know, I bought some watches in the past where I didn't need to wear this, but I had stupid numbers coming up. Sometimes I thought I was a hero, and some other times when I saw the heartbeat, I said, wow. So now I have the normal one, you know, and I have it on the watch. And as David said, I have the GPS. But what I like the most is to design dials. You know, I like the dial on a watch. And every day I change my dials, more or less. and it depends on how you feel. You feel happy, maybe you put a blue dial. You feel sad, maybe put the black one, whatever. And the change of dials, which is you can have 1,000 dials, and you can have your kids designing the dial, and you put it on the watch. That is for me something very emotional, and I love the emotion in a watch.
I think you get up to 4,000 unique configurations if you want to have a shot at
4,000. You see, I didn't know.
Up to
It's
you.
fantastic. It's
But it's huge.
we sell it too cheap. Sorry. With one watch, you have 4,000.
And I think you've lent a couple of pieces to some friends of TAG Heuer for a test drive. And they've filmed 24 hours of their life, which is roughly the battery life of this watch. And I think we have a couple of clips here to show you from their test drive.
Those are two Formula One racers, Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen, pilots of Red Bull.
Another hotel, another city. I get cleaned up, fueled up, and check my calendar. Time to hit the gym.
A new day, a new city, and my calendar's free. Time to get lost and see the sights. But first, press play.
I'm in the zone. I run, I lift, I sweat, I almost pass out.
The sights, the sounds, the people, the food. I'm starting to fade, so I find a cafe to recharge.
Training's over, but I want more, so I do a few laps.
Change of shirt, change of strap, change of color to match. How cool is that? This guy gets it.
Time to hit the track and do some real driving.
Time for lunch, I know a place.
I sent Daniel a text to check in.
I get a text from Max. He asks, how's your day? Different than yours, mate.
So that was Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen from Red Bull Racing, which is one of your partners. They lead pretty interesting lives, Formula One drivers. But this clip kind of shows how useful the watch is going to be in different circumstances. Now, the watch that you presented earlier today, I'm not sure where it is anymore. Is it on your wrist?
No, it's in the box.
Tourbillon?
Again.
So this, there it is. This very watch, as you said earlier, will be
Auctioned.
auctioned on eBay. The starting bid will be $17,900, and all the proceeds will be going to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And that is it tonight that it starts, the auction?
8 o'clock. Huh? It's already live.
It's already
now.
live. The people are already bidding.
We wanted, yes, in the beginning I thought it would be 8
So
o'clock.
all of us in the room have a really big disadvantage.
Yes, this is why we wanted in the beginning to start only at 8 o'clock to have America to be able to bid. But as it is going till the 24th, it's not who bids first, it's who bids last. The last one will get it, not the first.
So I think we've got a little bit of a performance here to end the conference. We're in Switzerland, where Switzerland was born, really, near the Rutli Meadow. So Jean-Claude,
And these are the bells
2 bells to present
of our
to our guests.
cows. We put bells on the cows in order to know where they are, because they are totally in freedom. And when you hear tong tong, you know where the cow is, especially in the fog. So we have one for Intel, for you, Josh. And one for Google, for you, David. Thank you. And those are
That's pretty typical at a TAG Heuer event, by the way, if this is your first. And the reason why you want to find the cows, of course, is because
you need to milk them.
Yeah.
If you cannot milk your cow, you will not make cheese. So we need the bells so that the cow, that we find her. And then the second thing is my cheese. As you know, I make my own cheese. I make 5,000 kilo of cheese. And I have never made a ceremony without my cheese. The cheese must be part of every ceremony, because that's also a signature of Switzerland. and the signature of one of my passion.
I think he's going to need some help. One of you.
Yes.
has to-
Wait. Huh? Ah, Monica,
Ah, Monica's
come on,
here.
come on. Hello, Monica.
You dodged that one, didn't you?
Bravo, this is Monica.
Round of applause for Monica.
You did it quite well, huh? You could have done it on a cherry, you said, huh? Yeah,
Do we have a
incredible.
cherry? I think there was a challenge set.
Who is going to make the test with the apple? This would be good, huh? The one who comes, he gets a watch free of charge.
Tourbillon?
A tourbillon. Okay.
Monica, you're just in time, I think, for one of the moments that we've been looking for, the cheese cutting ceremony. Who wants to help Mr. Beaver? Monica again. She's doing everything.
Okay. Monica, let's do it. Not so easy at all.
No.
Up, up, up.
David, I think she needs your help. And Josh, if you can.
Bravo! We got it. Up. Where's Monica? Monica! Come in the middle. Voilà.